Hi there, Elmarie again. In this short video I'm going to share with you what I did for the first 10 days after surgery in my little home. I basically sat here. I rotated between my bed, where I also did my exercises. When I wake up in the morning, I would get up, go to the bathroom, do the cleaning bit, my teeth, wash myself, etc. Come through to the kitchen. I've prepared so much beforehand to have everything ready and at the correct height so that I could easily reach water and milk and whatever I had to eat. Then I'd make myself some breakfast and have my quiet time, and I drank plenty of cocoa, my most favorite drink, with lots of milk. And I allowed myself plenty of cocoa for those first 2 weeks, because I just feel your body needs to recover, you need to look after yourself, you need to comfort yourself. So yes, cocoa was my go-to drink. And my one dear friend visited often, and she brought me this beautiful, beautiful handy bottle. I filled this bottle with cocoa 5 times a day. After 2 weeks I decided, Elmarie, you can't keep drinking 5 bottles of cocoa every day. So I cut it down to 1 bottle per day after that. But this is the most handy gift I've received in years. Beautiful, beautiful, with a beautiful scripture on here. Blessed is she that believes that the Lord would fulfill His promises to her. Yes, and I believe that. And thank you so much, my dear friend. Beautiful bottle, very handy, and as I say, it was filled with cocoa 5 times, literally 5 times a day. I would finish the one and then fill up the next one. So I basically rotated between here, where I had my meals as well. I didn't even sit at the table. Between here and the bathroom and my bed. And I was very, very careful. Very careful. In another video I show you that I've, before surgery, put all the loose mats under my bed, under the tables, etc., so I couldn't trip on anything. I used to tie my crutches onto the bed or onto a chair wherever I moved. Of course, I was instructed to, after 10 days, remove the plaster, the cover, from the wound. Now, those of you that have been through hip surgery or any other surgery, I find it amazing how the medical fraternity keeps progressing. I mean, the plaster that they put on this wound it was like a second skin. It was so tight. It was transparent. I could see through it, so I could see there was no bleeding or anything like that. But sort of from day 8 I started thinking, oh my goodness, 2 more days to go and then I have to remove this, and I'm here all by myself. My friend actually offered, she said, do I want her to come and help me? And I said, no, I'll be fine. But then I look at this wound and I just think, oh my, what if that very strong plaster, translucent plaster, just holds the wound together? What if you take it off and it just goes I don't know if you sometimes get that feeling as well. But on the one hand I was excited to open it and see my wound. On the other hand I was a bit nervous. But then day 10 came and I wait till late of day 10. And I got some disinfectant ready and all of that. And I gradually started from the one corner, slowly peeling, and when it got to the wound, very careful, little bits, millimeter at a time, looking and watching. And I started taking it off, and nothing happened. The wound stayed intact, bit more. It was quite a big piece of plaster, elastic, whatever you may call it. Took it off, and there was my wound. It didn't burst open, so I cleaned it. I went through to the bathroom, cleaned it nicely. Hi, I'm quickly going to interject here. If you feel squirmish about wounds, I certainly do. I don't want to see other people's wounds. Then maybe for the next couple of seconds, close your eyes, because I'm going to show you 3 photos. The one of my wound just before I removed the plaster, so there's a little bit of dry blood. Then the next photo is the wound after I've cleaned it. Beautiful, it looks beautiful. And then the third one, just a couple of marks that were left on my leg after the drainage pipe was removed. Once again, I'm fascinated by this wound. You know, it's small, and I feel plastic surgeons can learn from my surgeon. It's a beautiful, beautiful wound. By now, totally healed. But if you feel squirmish, just close your eyes until you hear me talk again. Good. It was a good experience, and of course I've read that apparently it takes up to 7 months and even longer for this wound to totally disappear almost. They do it so well these days. The scar on my left leg is much longer than the one on my right leg. I'll tell you something now about my scar on my right leg. But the one on my left leg, that was done in 2016, you really have to know that it's there in order to see it. You can't see it at all anymore. I said to my surgeon, it's like plastic surgeons. They really know what to do nowadays. Now, as I say, with my left hip, the scar was very long. The morning when I woke up after surgery with my right hip, of course, I immediately looked down and I saw the drainage pipes, but I looked down and I didn't see a wound. I got such a fright. I thought, oh my goodness, did they operate on the wrong leg or what? Or where's the wound? Why isn't there a wound? And then I lifted and I saw, oh, no, right here on top. It's a much smaller wound. I think it's about 1/3 of the one on the left. Very beautiful wound, very well cut, amazing. No, it was there. It was there. As I say, my surgeon is a perfectionist, world class. I don't know why this wound is so much smaller than the other one, but everything about this hip replacement is perfect. But good, so that was my first 10 days sitting, rotating between here and the bed where I did my very slow exercises. Loads of cocoa. Lots of quiet time talking to our maker, which was amazing. But then, of course, after 10 days, I decided I feel great. I'm going to church. My friend fetched me. And the rest, you know, I picked up a flu bug there and I was flat in bed for 2 weeks before I could go for my follow-up visit to my surgeon. But good, it was good talking to you again. Please be careful for the first 10 days. Be careful after that as well. But really take care. I hope you have somebody that can assist you. But so worth your while, the surgery. Have a lovely day. If you have any questions, any suggestions, just keep in mind, please, I cannot give any medical advice. I'll simply refer you to your surgeon or your physiotherapist or even your GP. But other questions you're welcome to ask. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Make comments, share your own videos, tell us your stories. How did you experience your replacement? Or if you're still waiting, if you're concerned or anything, ask us, talk to us, share with us how you feel. It was good talking to you, and we'll chat again. There are many more videos. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.